today we took a truckload of materials from Maplewood, and we took a bucket of that truck and we dumped it. And now this will give us an idea of the overall composition of our recycling program throughout the year. One big issue we get is plastic bags in our recycling.
We ask that you throw your recyclables loose in your cart. It helps our production and it helps the product also. Plastic has always been confusing. We take a variation of plastics quite a bit, number 1 through 7, plus what we call rigid. It's like kitty litter pails, or for example, flower pots. We can, if you get a new tree or shrubs, flowers, we can recycle that type of plastic, even these hanging basket style. And they make that into the plastic decking and plastic furniture. Common one is a number 2, and that's usually always white. It always has the triangle on the bottom that has a 2 in it. And then the number 1, PET. That's most common, your water bottles, pop bottles, even these egg cartons. If you look close at those will have the PET number 1 on it also. And then like these are number 5. Those we recycle also, not the straw. Top is a PET. All good style plastic.
So this is corrugated cardboard, you know, with the corrugations in there. And then your box board. So your cereal boxes, this is a cat food box. These can both be recycled, but we separate them.
And if you do have a lot of small stuff like that, shredded paper, please put it in a paper bag and then staple it or tape it. Works a lot better in our facility.
I'm digging for cans here. I'm on the can sort. Metal. And what's a residual?
Trash, garbage.
Fancy name for trash?
Yeah, or maybe better saying non-recyclable. The most common thing that we cannot take is if you get takeout food, the black deli trays, the bottoms. Black is a hard color to get rid of because it discolors all the other plastics. So they try to stay away from black. And most of them are PET. This particular piece does not have any triangle, so it is definitely not recyclable. Yes, another example. This is a good number 1 PET, but when you have it full of the Miracle Whip yet, we're going to have to call it residuals. And because of the weight of it, that's going to make the residuals look really bad. And here's an item that a lot of people think is recyclable, styrofoam. Unfortunately, we cannot find a market for it, so we have to consider it residuals.
Here's something we found that's a contaminant. So this is packaging from a meat product that could contaminate the load. Throw this in the trash. So we're seeing a lot of personal protection gear in our recycling, but you cannot recycle masks or any of those types of materials. Kind of fun to see what people are drinking. We want to keep our recycling clean, but when you introduce items that can't be recycled, you're possibly contaminating the overall load, making it less marketable.
We're going to take all the weights of this pile today and get the weights of each individual product, and then that's where we'll find out what the residual rate is. Okay, cardboard weighs 93.4.
Our goal is to come up with 0 residuals, 0%.
Correct.
That means that people are recycling correctly and there's no contaminants getting into our recycling system.
Yes, that would be fantastic. Although Maplewood has a pretty good residual rate, they have had over the years.
That's good to hear. Thanks a lot for helping the city of Maplewood improve its recycling program and coordinating this composition study today. We really appreciate everything you do for the city and your company, Tennis.